Everything's recording. What's up? Cool. Hey everybody, welcome back. Smashing Pumpkins, Top 50, Deep Dive. 1994, the Pumpkins went on tour. They were the headliners for Lollapalooza in the summer. But this clip I'm about to play, this is a live clip, London 1994. Silverfuck is the name of the song. This live performance, this particular one, was released on their live release called Earphoria was the CD, Viewphoria was the VHS. The live performance that we're about to watch is number 11 on my list. A contender for the top 10. Most Pumpkin fans will say this is pretty peak.
To be clear though, so the studio version of this isn't, in the absence of this live video, right? The studio version wouldn't even crack your top 50. But it's just this live performance you truly enjoy. Okay.
Yeah. I love his shirt. I had to throw that in there. I love his damn shirt. It's hilarious looking. Sorry. Totally sapping all the tension out of the song.
Yeah.
All right, back to...
I don't remember listening to this song on Siamese Dream. I have no memory of it other than this. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that on Siamese Dream, it does not sound that intense.
That's interesting. I'll put it this way. On Siamese Dream, the guitars are a lot thicker. So some people could argue it's more intense that way. But the attack, the way he plays the notes, there's a lot more tension in the strings. So I think that's what you're picking on when you say it's intense. Okay. That I hear that too. Yeah. There's this is a little bit more spite in the way he's playing this. Yeah, it cuts through it, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Like, sometimes maybe because I'm more of a visual person, or maybe when you get a live performance, you just kind of pick up on the energy of the crowd and the energy of the performance a little bit more than you do in the studio. This is, I don't know, something that I really like about what we've seen thus far, you know, and the switch from fast, intense, in your kind of in your face to the slow valleys in between. I don't know, like you, when you stop to gush about his shirt for a minute there, like I think the word that you used that was really good was tension. Like when he gets to those low points, there's like tension there. I just like it. It sounds good, and it's a good mix with, you know, to keep it from getting repetitive.
Well said. I'm gonna go back just a little bit to get. I want to see that Corgan ripping on that guitar one last time. I love that section, man. He's a geek. He's a geeky, awkward dude. But man, he looks so badass in this clip. The way he's leaning into those notes, and I like how he's wearing the guitar really low. All of a sudden, he looks like a rock god. All of a sudden, it's amazing to see the transformation. 3, 2, 1. That part right there. Yeah.
And I gave my life away, and I feel no pain, and I feel no pain, and I feel, yeah. Put into a box underneath my bed. When you lie in your bed and you lie to yourself, when you lie in your bed still. Holding your hand. Bang, bang, you're dead. Holding your hand. Bang, bang, you're dead. Holding your hand. Bang, bang, you're dead. Holding your hand.
What do I want to say about this? The words here. When you lie in your bed and you lie to yourself. I don't know what I want to say. Why don't you go first? I'll collect my thoughts.
It's tough to follow, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's going along for that ride is something, and I think we're both stammering for words because it's so hard to follow that up. You know, kind of what I was thinking was like listening to it in a setting like this where we're trying to analyze it, we're trying to, you know, think of things to say about it, that and also cutting up the song, it can almost make it feel like that the slow part is too long. But even by the end of it, I was like, no, it's not too long, because he's taking you on this ride, this journey, right? And emotional, but not drama. I don't know how else to describe it, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And again, I think that's why we're both having such a hard time to say something, is because it's such a it's an emotional journey to come with them, especially at the end where there's like almost no music and it's just the bang bang you're dead, the crowd kind of singing along with him, you know. It's like quiet, right? You know, so it's an amazing journey to go on. It's I can see why you like this song so much in the live version.
This part definitely way more intense live, because you are hearing a throatier performance by Corgan and seeing the pain in his face. I was about to launch into an indulgent geeky thing, but
all right,
for those who love the movie Fight Club as much as I do, and I think as much as Mason does, one of the most powerful scenes in that movie is when Edward Norton and Tyler Durden are in. It's in the end, right? Tyler Durden's got the gun. Ed Norton is tied to the chair. Ed Norton remembers, the gun's not in your hand. The gun's in my hand. And so this switch up, he's going to turn the gun the other way, pointed at the world. That's how I see this. And man, it gets me so fucking hyped every time.
Yeah.
Because it really is that moment like, no, I didn't mess me up. It's not my fault that I was abused and unloved as a kid. And I'm not going to let them destroy me. I'm going to destroy them. And with the rest of the Pumpkins' message about love, that's a positive message. You could take that in a negative way. But in the context of everything else, it is really a positive message. That's why this album ends on a love song. Again, taking what would have been the darkest moment on the record, and most bands would end on that. Nope. Corgan's bringing you right back. The answer is really love. But you have to love yourself. And I think, like, just like in that scene in Fight Club, it really is an empowering moment. It's like, as an adult, you're beating yourself up more than the world, in a lot of ways. And if you can just turn that energy back against those who hurt you, that's one way. That's one way to heal. It's one way to heal. Stop blaming yourself.
It's like you're in a very self-destructive mode. You're contemplating ending your life. Maybe you have a gun in your hand, pointing it at your head, when suddenly you realize that no one's making you do this. You're the one with the gun in your hand.
Yes.
You have the power to do something about it.
Exactly.
And you're at this, I guess, crossroads, where you can end it, or you can do something else. And thankfully, Billy chose the do something else with it. And I have the ability the power is within myself, not the world, to do something about this.
That's right. This is not Hurt. He doesn't die at the end of this song. He lives.
Yeah.
And I've talked to a lot of Pumpkin fans that say this band saved their life. And I have to believe this has to be one of those songs, because you're not just sitting in the pain and turmoil. He is providing you with a rock exit to cathartically change your life and stop pointing the gun at your head.
Mm-hmm.
Powerful.
Bang, bang, you're dead. All in your head. 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 Over the rainbow, way up high, birds fly over the rainbow. Why can't
I'm okay.
So I have very vivid memories of the ray gun solo.
When I first saw this, I was like, "You can do that? Like that works?" I had no idea. That's yeah, I love that. I love that. The riff on Jackboot is so much fun. It's like almost classic rock, and so the whole thing of like, I've turned the gun away from my head, and now I'm gonna live, and then we just rock out. And James gets to be a little silly with the laser gun. It's man, I'm sure the people that are really into church and have spiritual experiences, the feeling I get from this is what I imagine they feel in those moments. Mm-hmm. It's divine to me. It really is. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that would make it not work as a studio album is you only have the sound, so you don't see Billy Corgan kind of strumming with passion. Like there are like moments when you can just see him really getting into it, and like you can hear the sound, but like seeing him like kind of like strum the guitar like with his entire body, not just with his hand, right? Like you really see him getting into it and stuff like that, and it adds a whole new element to it that for me at least adds a lot to it, makes it that much more impactful.
Hell yeah. So happy we did that one. All right, I'm Justin. That's James. Extra props to James for going on this journey with me. Smashing Pumpkins, top 50. That's number 11 on my list. I'll see you later.